Well, how's everybody doing this evening? It is the Kibibi Ajanku Art Shop. Yes, we are. It is Tuesday. It is 7 p.m. And I am so happy to be with you. This is the end of our spring series. We are at spring number 7. Yeah. So how you doing out there? Well, we just kind of rocking and rolling. It has been finally warm enough to call it summer. Finally, that time when I've got my garden going. Finally, that time when I have my outdoor indigo dye shop rolling. Oh my goodness, I love summer and I am happy that it is warm. It seems like it is really warm for good. We've got hot days and rainy days, but it is warm. So, hey, again, this is the Kibibi Ajanku Art Shop. My name is Kibibi Ajanku, and I make ethnically charged work to present, to bring to you in so many forms and fashions. I am a fiber artist. I am an indigo artist. And this art shop is my way of kind of like acting as though we are a museum shop in a gallery. I'm bringing you right into my studio, and I want to welcome you. This is our 7th show of the spring season. We've come to the end of the spring season, and we're getting ready to enter a series of summer shows. So I thought that this evening we would do a bit of a review. Yep, the art shop is who we are. Yep. The art shop is who we are. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. And I also have a website if you want to. And so, again, it is the summertime. It is warm. We've got some really exciting things coming up. If you are down in Fells Point and you are looking for something to uplift your spirit, to soothe your soul, or something to just kind of get into the flow, a movement across this crazy, chaotic time, because there's some stuff happening out there that is just so crazy. But there's an exhibition in Fells Point in the Isaac Myers, in the Frederick Douglass Isaac Myers Museum, in the 3rd floor gallery. And there's a new show up. The opening was just on Sunday. That show is entitled Alternative Consciousness. The work is by a sister named Donna Gardner, and she does the most beautiful work on watercolor paper. Her paintings are of landscapes. Her paintings are just a soothing kind of energy. And the vibration of this show, the theme of this show, is just bringing you to thoughts of calm across the chaos. It's an alternative to violence. It's an alternative to hatred. It's an alternative to all those negative things that are going on around you. So the idea is that you come into the gallery and you are just soothed. Your soul is brought to a more peaceful place and you can contemplate positivity. I welcome you to come and visit this show. I am the curator. The artist again is Donna Gardner. And the address is 1417 Thames Street. It's right at the very depth of Fells Point, and it is seated on the pier where Frederick Douglass worked when he was in this Baltimore area. It is seated on the pier where Isaac Myers owned a business, a black man, yes, all before the end of slavery, as we come upon this Emancipation weekend, as we're in this Emancipation month. The idea is to celebrate how free we can be. When you soothe your soul by looking at these paintings by Donna Gardner, you will feel freer. You will feel calmer. You will feel more in tune. So I welcome you to visit Alternative Consciousness as an exhibition. So we're just kind of hanging out here today. Yeah, we're in my studio right here in West Baltimore. It's a little chaotic in the background, but that's all right. It's a living, working kind of place. This art shop is a place for you to actively purchase wares that speak to my artistry. There are a few rules that we need to kind of adhere to. Yes, the art shop. And we want to know, first of all, how to order. If you see something, because this is a sale, along the night that you want to order, what you're going to do is place the item number and the word sold in the comment stream. And then you will inbox me, if you've never ordered from me before, your email and your shipping address. That's the way that I will stay in contact with you. That's the way I will get to you your invoice. Your invoice will come to you by way of PayPal. Now, yes, we do take PayPal payments. I think that is a very secure and efficient way. But we also take payments in other forms and fashions. There's Zelle, there's Cash App, yes. So if you have another way that you want to reach out to me, or if you're viewing me on YouTube, please make sure that you email me your information, or go to one of my pages and inbox me your information, and I will get right back to you. I will not leave you hanging. Now, we do offer a flat rate shipping. That's $15 per package. Now, that's per package. Most often, if you are ordering a variety of prints, we can fold them into one package. Oftentimes, if you order more than one thing, it goes into one box or one tube or one package, and that's one $15 rate per package. Yep. So again, don't forget to place the item number and the word sold in the comment stream. Inbox your email and shipping address, and that we have flat rate shipping. Yes, there we go. Flat rate shipping. So that information will be streaming across the bottom while we are going on tonight. How are you? Who's out there? If you're out there, give me a shout out. Say, hey, how you doing? I'd love to hear from you. But in the meantime, we're just gonna go on. Not to worry, we're going on, we're going on, we're going on, we're going on again. We take That's us every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Now, as I mentioned before, we are at the end of our spring selection, and we will move into a summer season. This is the 7th show across spring of this year, but in actuality, this is our art shop number 16 because we did a few shows about a year back and then we stopped. Well, it's my effort, my energy, my intention to keep on keeping on. So we're going to roll from spring right into a summer session. Please share, share, share. Please spread the word. Please tell somebody so that somebody else can tell somebody so that somebody else can tell somebody. We're going to keep on being here. We're going to be talking about good things. We're going to be showing some good things, all of the wonderful things and all of the fun. You can find it right here. There are a few other people that have shows as well. This kind of virtual environment is one of the way that artists have been able to continue to thrive and survive across the pandemic time that was not too long ago so very dark that people weren't going out anywhere. It is amazing. It is fun. It is almost unbelievable that we are now able to get out and about, that we are able to move in and out. We're still being very, very careful. We're still distancing a bit, but we are moving out and about. Now, I do believe, though, that this virtual environment will continue on. We've started something new and we've learned how to do some new things across this pandemic, and some of them are going to stay. So many artists are doing wonderful virtual sales. Larry Poncho Brown has a Wednesday evening show at 7 p.m. Karen Y. Buster sometimes comes on, has an amazing show that shows art. There's there are a variety of wonderful shows. So, check them all out. Check out what you see in this Facebook Live environment. Well, let's see what we're doing tonight. We've got a few things going on. I've got some indigo workshops that are coming up this weekend. This weekend is Juneteenth. Juneteenth. I don't know how I feel about this emancipation thing, but it is nice that what has been kind of celebrated in a grassroots way has now become a national thing. And we can begin to talk about things like, what does freedom really mean? We can begin to talk about things like emancipation. Is it a real thing? We can begin to talk about things like reparations and making sure that the energy that we put out, we are receiving in return. That's a very important thing. Sometimes it's a metaphor for our day-to-day activity. Yeah, complex thoughts. But Juneteenth is a time for celebration, I would think, but it's also a time to think deeply and to be aware. So this weekend, I will be doing some dye workshops. Let's see if I can't pull something about that thing up on the screen. Well, I'll get to it later. But in the meantime, gonna get this party started tonight. We're gonna go ahead and get this party started. As I said, this is the Kibibi Ajanku Art Shop. And if you are wanting to order, you can place the item and the word sold in the comment stream. You can inbox your email and your shipping address. And flat rate, as I said before, is $15. That flat rate shipping, $15 per item. We're going to go ahead and get this party started. Yes, we are. We're going to get it started. We're going to get it started. We're going to get it started. We're going to start with some specialty items. These are things that I just think are just like tchotchkes, just cool little tchotchkes. So I thought I'd bring them to you because they are my artwork. As I said, this art shop is functioning much like a gallery shop in a museum, much like a museum gift shop. So you might find anything from some small kind of artsy fartsy tchotchke kind of things all the way up to original works. And we hope that you will hang in there with us and that you will see something wonderful. If not for yourself, Father's Day is coming up. If not for yourself, Emancipation Day is coming up. If not for yourself, just to share because you love somebody. Yeah. So here are our specialty items. Let's see what we can do with these specialty items. Okay, item number one. Item number one. These next couple of items are greeting cards. They're greeting cards because writing never goes out of style. We're so busy just kind of doing that fast hit, some texting, some social media messaging, those kind of things. But, there's heart, there's feeling, there's something special in putting pen to paper and sending somebody a note. I know it always makes me feel absolutely gassed. It makes me feel happy when someone has put pen to paper and just said, hey, just a greeting. It really makes you feel good. Sometimes you can place it in the mail like stale mail. Sometimes you just put it in the hand or stick it in the box somewhere. It's a really nice thing. So this set of 4 greeting cards, and this is one of my pieces of soft sculpture called She Sees. So the She Sees greeting cards, they are open on the inside. They allow you to put your sentiments, your energy inside. That set of 4 is just $10. So you put the item number 1 and the word sold in the comment stream, and She Sees greeting cards will be coming to you. This next group is also a set of 4 greeting cards. 4 greeting cards. And this is another one of my soft sculpture pieces called Azure. The Azure greeting cards, again, are blank on the inside so that you can put your real heart, your sentiment, your feelings, your intensity, your hopes, whatever the narrative is in the moment, right there, and give it to someone special or someone you need to communicate with or just want to send a special note to. This set of 4 Azure greeting cards is $10. You put the item number 2 and the word sold in the comment stream, and the Azure greeting cards will be coming to you. Hey there, Carol. Carol is with us. She is a first-time listener. I am looking forward to you hanging out with us, and we hope that you will not be a stranger. Yeah. All right. We're moving right on. Item number 3. These are the Afro Art Doll greeting cards. Again, this is a blank card on the inside. They measure 4 by 6. All of these cards do. And for the set of 4 will come to you for just $10. Item number 3 and the word sold in the comment stream. And the Afro Art Doll greeting cards will be coming your way. Yeah, they will. Hey, how is everybody out there? I hope you're doing great. I know I'm doing great. Let's see what's going on. Oh, Carol Johnson is here. Hey, Carol, how you doing? How are you? My Walbrook alumni, we are Baltimore folk, and we both went to Walbrook Senior High School. Now, the building is still standing, but the school is no longer in existence. I say that means that we are standing warriors, don't you? I think that we are standing warriors. That was the mascot, the Walbrook Warriors in high school. Yeah, just yesterday, only yesterday. Carol Watts says, is there a way to see the images of the cards more clearly? That is a good question. I can bring them back around for you. Let me see. Let me run them back for you so that is there any particular one you're interested in? Let me just run them from number 1 to number 3 very, very quickly for you. Thank you for asking that question. All right, the Afro, here we go. Let's see if we can do this. Item number 1, that's the She Sees art card, 4 by 6, set of 4 for $10. Azure, set of 4 for $10. Blank cards. And the Afro Art Dolls, set of 4 again for $10. That was not item number 1, item number 2, and item number 3. The art dolls, there they are. So these are some of my soft sculptures. And I guess along the way, if you hang out in the show, I do a series of dolls. They are my soft sculptures from time to time. I have a show coming up actually in the fall that is going to be a one-day pop-up in there is a slave museum in Sandy Spring, Maryland. Did you all know that? It is an amazing location in Sandy Spring, Maryland. Well, I've been invited to be part of a one-day doll exhibition at that museum. And it is one that has an amazing history of African people in this America that goes back from prior to the end of slavery or this emancipation time that we will be celebrating on this weekend and this month, and on through up until almost today. So I am part of a collective of doll makers, and we will be doing a pop-up. You'll hear more about it. The date is slated for August the 20th. So you'll be hearing lots more about that as we go on. All right, there we go. Camilla Bryce Laporte, and she is the coordinator of this doll collective. And she says, we're going to have a good time in the Sandy Spring Slave Museum. Yes, we are. I'm really looking forward to it. When we get together, Camila also is a doll maker. And when we get together, we are always cooking up something. Yes, we are cooking up something good. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so we're going to keep on going. We're doing wonderful things. This is the Black Lives Matter. It is like a refrigerator magnet. It is a magnet that will stick to anything that is metal, a file cabinet, a refrigerator, a door. I have magnets on the inside of my metal front door. Many doors these days are made out of metal. And I have all kinds of beautiful sayings and inspirational magnets on the inside of my front door, so that before I leave my home, I am empowered. I'm empowered by artistry. I'm empowered by positive messaging and positive imagery as well. So that Black Lives Matter is a magnet that is made from artwork that I created. Power to the people for just $5. The Black Lives Matter magnet can be coming your way. Now these, you place the item number 4 and the word sold in the comment stream. And remember, don't forget to share. Please feel free to go to your page at any point in time and just share this show. Share it, and share it some more. Now, these first few items are just so easy. You could buy all of them for a really low price. I could put them in one package for you. You'd have one shipping rate. Here we go. Next, we are in the wearable art area, wearable art. And this brooch, it measures about a little over 2.5, just under 3 inches wide and just under 2 inches tall. So it's a very nice kind of brooch, that a metal pin, and this is my artwork on the front. This is a smattering of an indigo collage, and it is a nice thing for a jacket on a cool, I love a denim jacket. Who does not love a denim jacket on a cool summer evening? What's not to love about that? So this is a perfect thing for a denim jacket or a backpack or any kind of travel bag or anything. You know how you have fanny packs in the summertime when you've got those lightweight clothes on? Yes, this is a marketplace in West Africa, a marketplace actually in Senegal called Sandaga Market. And this art brooch is just $10, the item number 5, and the word sold in the comment stream. And the Sandaga Market brooch will be coming your way. Yes, it will. Oh my goodness. So we haven't stopped there. We're going to go on. And I've been working on these t-shirts. Yes, I've been working on these t-shirts, and the t-shirts have my artwork on the front, my signature on the front, and they are tie-dyed by me. So this is azure on a gray background, azure tee on a gray background. And it is, like I said, the shirt is hand-dyed by me. The work on the front is a replica of work that is made by me. And it has the artist's signature, my artist's signature on the front. It's kind of a cool thing. I love a t-shirt. You can take that thing and you can cut it to your own specifications. You can take that artwork, you can cut it's a regular tee. So some people like to wear a regular tee as it is. Some people like to fancy it up, cut the neckline out, or maybe tie up the sleeves or whatever. But this is a very cool t-shirt. So for this, you would put the item number, the word sold, but also your size. I have this t-shirt in a limited amount in medium. I think I have 3 mediums. I have 6 larges and 6 extra larges. So put the item number, the word sold, and your t-shirt size, and it will come your way. If you don't put your t-shirt size, I'm going to assume that you need an extra large. Yeah, so here we go. Item number, that is the azure tee, and that t-shirt is just $40. It comes in medium, large, or extra large. Medium, large, or extra large. Now, this next is my last in the wearable art division, wearable art. This is the Florida tote bag. And let me see if I can't make this larger so you can see that Florida tote bag. The tote bag is a nice size. It's a nice kind of size that for, you're going to the farmer's market. It's that time of the year. It's a nice size to go to the market. Now in so many places, you have to purchase a bag, or they want you to bring it. The stores are encouraging you to bring your own bag. So this is a beautiful one. It is the Florida tote bag. Florida is the name of that work. That is the work that one of the pieces that I created when I did an artist residency in Sarasota, Florida. And that Florida tote bag in burlap is only $40, just $40. You put number 7 and the item and the word sold, and that Florida tote bag is yours. Don't forget, if you are viewing us from YouTube, make sure that you get me your email address and shipping address. You can do that as a Facebook inbox, an Instagram inbox, an email. You can do it, or on YouTube. You can also make sure that you can message me on YouTube, a variety of ways. But remember, if you are on YouTube, make that extra effort to make sure I'm in contact with you, and make that extra effort to make sure that I have your order request as well. Yes, 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 and yes again. How's everybody feeling? We feeling all right? I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. Yeah, visit me on my website. Check out my website. It's kind of new. It's kind of new. I did a whole makeover across the winter, just one little bit at a time, of my website. And when you go there, you'll be able to see just some of the work that I'm doing. You'll be able to see the different facets of my artistry, if you will. I talked a little while ago about an exhibition that is taking place right now as we speak in Fells Point. Well, that gallery is the one that I am the curator for. I'm the curator in residence for the third floor gallery at the Frederick Douglass Isaac Myers Museum. And you'll be able to see an overview of shows that have been recently up there, virtual tours of those shows, and an overview of what's coming. So, visit the website every now and then and stay abreast. You also can see a little bit about, many people know me for Sankofa Dance Theater. You'll see a little bit about the company as well. And of course, you will see some of my current artwork and what I'm doing currently as a fiber artist. So, the website is kind of an exciting thing. I'm pretty excited about it. I don't know, pretty excited about it. Yeah, so we're entering the mini prints division. Thank you, Poncho. Larry Poncho Brown, welcome, welcome, welcome. You are in the house. You are in the house. I talked about your show. Poncho has a show. It's called Poncho-thon. It's on Facebook Live on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. If you haven't checked it out, check it out tomorrow at 7. Most weeks, he's got a lot of work going on. He's got some exciting new things. An art book. Oh my gosh, that art book is spectacular, and there's a whole tour attached to it. So he's there most Wednesdays. Occasionally, if he's off on his, he's got a portfolio tour and a tour of that art book. Sometimes, he might not be able to do the Wednesday evening show, but keep your ear to the ground and, check out his page and find out what's going on. You'll know when he's there, and it's never a bad time. Check it out. All right, I'm entering the Mini Prince series. And again, if you're out there, share. Go to your webpage and share this show. Yeah. So the Mini Prince. Now, this is really a cool thing. I talk about art, and I always say that you never, ever, ever have too much art. I'm a fan of artwork. I'm a fan of artistry. I'm a fan of art, and more art. You never have too much art. So this is a little teeny mini print. It's 4x4, and it comes to you framed 4x4. But imagine that little teeny place. Sometimes you have a wall that's just big enough for a light plate. Well, to have art just above it, oh my gosh, it's a beautiful thing. So, and a metaphor, you flick that light and illuminate your world with art. It's a great thing. So this 4x4, imagine 4 inches by 4 inches, scaled down just for a small place, comes to you framed for just $10. Item number 8, and the word sold in the comment stream. And for just $10, this Sunshine Over the Baobab mini print, it's a micro mini print, will come to you. There you go. And don't forget, you put the item number, the word sold in the comment stream. You make sure that we have your shipping address if you're new to the show, and your email address so that we can send you a PayPal invoice. And flat rate shipping is just $15. So it does behoove you to get as much as you think will fit into one box. Shop. We want to make it easier for you to buy more. Yeah, there it is. All right, so that is the Sunshine Over the Baobab framed art. This is a mini print as well. It is 5x7. It comes to you matted, nicely matted. So it is all prepared to slip into a frame that is a little bigger. So the work itself is 5x7. The mat around it takes it up to 8x10. So in a beautiful frame, it really frames very nicely. And it is easy for you to buy a frame that is already easy to pick up. You can pick it up at Michael's, at, any one of these shops that has beautiful. You can even get a frame at Walmart or Target. Shh. But it will frame beautifully, and it hangs nicely on the wall. This piece is entitled Under the Baobab. It's matted, just $25. You can have that. It's a great gift. It is speaking to a journey in West Africa. It is speaking to village life. It is speaking to hand-dyed indigo. It's speaking to Ankara African print fabric. All of these things are right there for you to summons from your spirit. All right. Item number 9, and the word sold in the comment stream. Item number 10 is the spirit work matted items. Now these, if you've been here before, you might see that this is kind of a review. This is a review, a springtime review of kind of what we've been. If you've missed it, it can come right back at it. Spirit work. This is actually one of my favorite pieces. It is mixed media. It is collage in a way, but is really more kind of a conglomeration of soft sculpture, beadwork, a conglomeration of some bone work. It has got a variety of things going on. This is a print of that original work, but even the print pops out and makes you feel like you want to touch it and acquire it. Yes, spirit work. Well, thank you, Carol Johnson. Item number 1, 2, 3, and 4 sold, and they are yours. They will be coming to you. I will make sure I have your inbox, your information, and they will be coming right to you. Thank you very much. All right, here we are. I don't know. I'm so excited about the weather. I woke up yesterday morning. I always have a garden. And yesterday morning, early, I went out into that garden. Oh my goodness. And I worked. I just felt like a farmer. But by about 12 noon, it was hot yesterday. And by about 12 noon, I was just one big, sweaty, drippy mess. I really was. But this morning, when I was trying to get my garden ready, get weeded and get it ready for the rain that was projected to come today. And this morning, it rained and rained for a while, just enough time to kiss that garden and give it a good drink. Yeah. So anyway, the work was worth it. I said a little while ago that you always have room for more art. You do. Again, this is the Kibibi Ajanku Art Shop. I have an exciting announcement at the end, so make sure that you hang on in there, hang around. I have a great exciting announcement at the end. But right now, we're going to go to our open edition prints. And as I said, this is kind of a review of what we've done this spring. We are headed into this is our 7th show of this spring edition Art Shop. Starting next week, we will kind of turn the page on spring. We'll be into the summer edition. Totally, we've done about 16 shows. I'm just kind of racking up. I think that this way of working, this way of coming to you from my studio into your home is going to be around for a while. So, I have a lot of fun doing it, and I'm just going to keep on until you tell me to stop. That being said, I've been doing a variety of things. I would love to hear from you. I want to know kind of what you like best. I want to know what you want to see more of. I want to know, kind of what your feelings are, right? So, yeah. Ah, Carol Johnson says, my walls look like hers, but she finds a place to put another piece. Yeah, that was my house that I showed, but I always find a place to put another piece. That's right. Always room for more art. Always room for more art. Always room for more art. Yeah. So, at any rate, our open edition prints. How's everybody feeling out there? You feeling good? This one is entitled, it is a collage piece. It is fabric. It was originally done with on canvas, fabric and papers, a variety of different papers, handmade papers and a little bit of tissue paper and mostly fabric. But it is collage work on canvas, and it is entitled In the Garden. In the Garden. This is the idea of children jumping and playing and running in the summertime, in the wonderful sunshine in the garden, right? Vibrant colors. It's that time of year. It is that time of year. The gardens are popping. The vibrancy is all around. We're wearing brighter colors. We are just hanging out, enjoying the warm weather. I think most of us are, I hope. I know there's some people that just don't like the heat, but don't steal my joy. I love the warm weather. In the Garden is item number 11. Item number 11. It measures 19 by 13. 19 inches in height, 13 inches in width. And for just $50, In the Garden will come to you. Yes, In the Garden. Place the item number and the word sold in the comment stream. In the Garden is yours. Is yours. And then on that same vibration, we're talking about summertime here, right? Paper, fabric, hot colors, joy, right? Summer fun, hot summer fun, hot fun in the summertime. This is entitled Summer Vibes. Again, measuring 19 by 13 for just $15. This is an open edition signed print. Just like In the Garden, this will come to you for just $50. Put the item number and the word sold in the comment stream. And that signed open edition print will come to you. Next, Cabaret. Cabaret. Josephine Baker. Cabaret. Yeah. We, as Black people, as melanated people, we put a kiss on so many things. And so that idea of the party post in the roaring 20s. Yeah? The cabaret. The roaring 20s was right after the pandemic, the roaring 20s of the 1900s. That was the time right after that first pandemic, that took place at the end of, the beginning of the 1920s, right? So afterwards, we hear about the Charleston and the Roaring 20s and the cabaret and all of those kind of things. That kind of joy after people could actually get out and be free again. Well, there we go. Cabaret. Cabaret. Item number 13 in the word sold in the comment stream. It again measures 19 by 13. It is one of my open edition prints. It comes to you signed. Item number 13 in the word sold in the comment stream. And now I'm coming to the limited edition stretch prints on canvas. This next item is a limited edition stretched print on canvas. Now, the interesting thing about this, it measures 20 by 16. And the interesting thing, and there are only two available. The interesting thing about this is that you can frame it or you can hang it as it is because it is already stretched on a frame. Now, this is the this is the same print that was on the earlier bag, if you will. Gerard Miller's in the house. Hey there, how you doing, lovey? Number 11, and the word sold. It will be coming your way. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. Okay, so number 14 is a stretched print on canvas. And this was done with, again, a mixture of, it's a collage, it's mixed media collage, a mixture of fabric, a mixture of papers. And, that idea of the delicious sunshine and the deliciousness of, and the wonder, the fun of wearing, sundresses and sun hats and walking under the palm trees. We could do that all year long, couldn't we? Yes, we could, because we do love. I'm going to say it. I know I might be talking for me, but I think I'm talking for many others. We love the warm weather. I was just saying today, summer should last about at least 6 months, and then I'd be happy, right? I don't know. Knowing me, I'd probably want more. We get a little, we just want more and more and more, but I do love the warm weather. I love the warm weather. I love the warm weather. All right, so this is a limited edition print on canvas. This printed up beautifully. It is quite a large print. It is printed on canvas, and it is unstretched. It means that you can frame it in whatever manner that you like, and it's really beautiful. I think I did not, let me see. That last one, Florida, was $100 for that stretched edition on canvas. $100 for number 14, Florida. Now let me go forward. Crossing rivers. Crossing rivers. Indigo work. And again, I just love to work in papers. I love to work with fabrics. I love to work in a way that mixes media. I do believe it's a metaphor for how we must live. We have to be, fluid. We have to be nimble. We have to be able to kind of mix and go in and out. We have to be able to kind of cross cultures and code switch, all of those things. And for me, I know this might be getting a little deep, but for me, that's what mixed media collage feels like. It feels like being able to handle a multitude of things all at once. Now, truthfully, sometimes I do that really, really well, and sometimes not so much. But when I'm working with a multitude of items, it gives me inspiration to think about a variety of things at once. And it helps inspire me to feel stronger and to be more nimble and to just make sure I've got my hands mixing and moving a lot of different things. Number 15, Crossing Rivers. This one is a really nice size. It's $250 for this print on canvas. It comes to you signed. It is limited edition. They come to you signed with a certificate of authenticity. Yes, number 15. And the word sold. So, how's everybody doing today? Hey. Yeah, that's the art shop. And we're coming to you every single Tuesday. We're at the end of our spring edition. We're going straight. We're going to roll right straight into our summer edition. This makes today the seventh in our spring collection, but it makes the 16th total show. So we're going right, rolling right into our summer portion. And right now, we're coming to our small original works for today. Yeah, our small original works. That's what we're doing. That is exactly what we're doing. The small original works. Now, I have two for you this evening on board, and two additional that are framed. This is entitled Soul Essence Number One. It's 10 by 8. It's on board. It's $150. It is an original work. It is that energy of kind of overlooking the city. What do we have watching over us? We have royalty watching over us. We have always this kind of esoteric energy watching over us. It morphs, it moves, but it's always there. It is spirit. Some might call it God force. Some call it productive, positive spirit. But we do know that there's a bigger energy, and that energy is the thing that keeps us safe and keeps us there. That's my feeling, and I'm believing in it, and I'm sticking to it. So, soul essence number one. Item number 16, the word sold for just $150. You can have this original work. You better snatch it. You better snatch it. You better snatch it, because that is an unheard of price. For number 17, it's mate. It's fraternal twin, if you will. Again, 10 by 8 on board. Number 17 in the word sold, just $150, and this original work would come to you. Small original work. Teach them to fish. Hand-dyed indigo, framed. It's 5 by 7. Already framed. $115. $150, I'm sorry. Number 18 in the word sold in the comment stream. Teach them to fish. Teach them to fish. Coming your way. Hey there, Karen Y. Buster. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you again. Hey, keep your ear to the ground. If you're on Facebook, keep your ear to the ground, because Karen Y. Buster also sometimes does a live show that features her art, and she's quite fantabulous. I talked about work in the gallery, and I talked about the gallery that I am the curator for. Her work just came down. If you look on my website, you will see a little snippet. You'll see a virtual tour of her show that just came down in the gallery. It was called Melancholy in the Music. Yeah. Teach them to fish. You know how they say. They say, it has been said, the grandmothers and the grandmothers and the grandfathers and the grandfathers say, if you teach them to fish, they'll eat for a lifetime. That is instead of just giving a fish and you eat for one meal. So nice to receive a gift, but does that teach you anything? So the idea, teach them to fish. Hand-dyed indigo, framed. And this gateway to heaven, 8 by 10 frame, just $200, number 19, and the word sold in the comment stream. And Gateway to Heaven will be coming your way. Well, we're just about to the end of the broadcast, but I have just a couple of things that I want to talk to you about. Just one more funny, fancy, wonderful thing coming up this weekend. Free 99. Ha! Who doesn't like free? Well, I often talk about wind indigo. I talk about how much I love indigo, and much of my work is featuring my the way I touch that dye matter called indigo. Now, there's a lot to it. There's magic in the vat, there's magic in the dye, there's magic in the work that comes out of it. But this summer, I have the opportunity to do a series of workshops. If you see me, let's see, I've been doing some workshops with and for the Natural Dye Initiative from Micah. How do I get myself out of the way? She says. We don't know. There it is. Okay, so about a little over a year ago, I was featured, the cover feature in Be More Art. It talked about Kibibi Ajanku's indigo journey. Well, I have an opportunity in partnership with the Maryland Institute College of Art and in partnership with the Arabers right here in Baltimore. Yes, Baltimore's own Arabers. What are they? Those are the men that move fruit and vegetables through neighborhoods on horse-drawn carts. Well, that's a real Baltimore thing. And I'm able to partner with them and bring free dye workshops to a few into community. The first is going to be this weekend. It is a Juneteenth talk and dye workshop produced by Micah and the Natural Dye Initiative. I am the artist face of the Natural Dye Initiative, and much of our talk, our walk, our energy, and our work is about indigo dye in this country and the way it touches West African dye traditions. Well, I'm also doing this work in partnership with the Natural Fiber Company on there's one on Utah Street, and this is some imaging from a workshop that I did last winter where my students actually dye in the vat, learn techniques to design the fabric, and then come up with a beautiful work of art. Well, on this Saturday, on North Avenue at Micah's Fred Lazarus building at 131 West North Avenue, right here in Baltimore. Saturday, as I said, from 1 to 6 p.m. If you want to know more, please feel free to inbox me and I'll get you more information. And I also will make sure I send out a couple of email blasts. And here's some details in small writing. This event is free and open to the public. I think that's one of the most important things. It's right here in Baltimore. It's led by me in combination with Maryland Institute College of Art. It is in celebration of Juneteenth. It is an indigo talk. And at the end of the day, right on the side parking lot, we will have dye vats on the Arab and the Arabers right there, and you'll be able to dye your own t-shirts. And that's kind of a schedule of events. 1 to 3, there'll be talks and videography and that kind of thing. 3 to 4, you'll prepare and design your t-shirts that will be provided for you free. And you'll be able to do that inside in the cool. 4 to 6, we'll be able to dye those shirts. Come out with some beautifully decorated tie and dye. All right, Juneteenth talk and dye workshop by Micah's Natural Dye Initiative, featuring me. And that's it for the night. That is about it for the night. What do you think? I hope that you did good. Again, don't be a stranger. Again, come on and back and see us. Again, if you like what you saw, talk about it. If you want to hear more, talk about it. Yeah, well, we've about come to the end. I will see you next week. Don't forget to share this page. Don't forget to come on back. You know who we are. You know what we do. This is the Kibibi Ajanku Art Shop. It is your place. It is your very own, or maybe my very own, art studio, art gift gallery. Thank you.